Hey Outlanders, Vigor partner DJ Spencer here with some details regarding Season 20, which will be called Chronicles Genesis. The season will launch September 18th, and the devs have mentioned that the season will be a little shorter than usual. The definition of Genesis is an origin, creation, or beginning, such as a new era for Vigor, as the weapon overhaul has finally arrived to console, and the full PC release of Vigor. Just a reminder, this is the preview build and is subject to change, as it is a work in progress. What's new in Season 20? Chronicles Genesis arrives to the Battlepass. The weapon overhaul arrives on all platforms. Eikevjen is released as an encounter map. The powerful Tyr M46 Pistol, decoys, and booby traps have been reworked. New seasonal challenges have been added. The Last Judgment premium pack will be added this season as well. The premium battle pass will cost 690 crowns and, as usual, has a total of 135 XP boosters, some booster tickets, and for those who complete the battle pass will earn 700 crowns. Some good news, as this season's battle pass XP has not increased. However, the battle pass will still require 5.2 million XP. This season's battle pass theme is inspired by 80s action movies. You may notice some references to some well-known 80s action movies in outfits, gloves, headwear, and titles. While I scroll through the battle pass, what movie references do you see? Let me know in the comments below. The long-awaited weapon overhaul has finally arrived to consoles. Initially being only available to early access PC release, console players will now have the opportunity to try and provide feedback on the weapon overhaul. The weapon overhaul does not only affect the weapons, but other aspects such as stamina and movement. A number of weapons have had their sights changed, for example, some of the LMGs, crossbow, and the popular bugle. You can also ADS all LMGs while standing now. Rifles no longer have crosshairs as well. The general field of view has been reduced. I'm not sure if this is part of the overhaul or a change in general. This change might not be live when the season launches, it may just be on the preview build. If you haven't checked out the Vigor Explained video which talks about the weapon overhaul, I recommend that you do, and I'll leave a link in the description below. You can also check out my podcast episode with Dr. Anton, which we discuss the Vigor Explained video. As part of the weapon overhaul, the crossbow has received a significant buff, as the base damage has been increased by 40 points to 115, which now makes the crossbow a fun and effective weapon. It's no longer a meme. Also new this season will be the new Eikevjen Encounter Map. Introduced in Season 18 as a shootout map, the Vigor team has expanded the map for encounters and will have a lobby of 10 Outlanders. Eikevjen will be added to the map rotation, but not featured. However, the timer for Eikevjen is supposed to be longer than all the other maps, so Outlanders should have plenty of opportunity to jump into the new map. For additional details and clips of the new map, be sure to check out my Eikevjen Encounter Map preview video. I'll leave a link in the description. New to the armory in Season 20 is the Tyr M46 pistol. The Tyr M46 is a special issue pistol which will require 4 weapon parts or a level 9 crafting table and 25,000 material to construct in 6 hours. It's the first pistol to have a scope in Vigor, and it will also stun its targets like the SWSH and the Combat Magnum pistols. It uses the same ammo as the SVD, SVU, Mosin Nagant, PKM, and the UK VZ59. I'd like to thank Vigor partner Mad Wasted for helping test the new weapon. We conducted test cases with and without armor plates from 25, 50, 75, 100, and 125 meters. The Tyr M46 will destroy an armor plate from any of those distances and will deal additional damage to enemies from within 100 meters. It will also kill an Outlander without a plate from within a 100-meter range. Apologies for missing the clip of the 100-meter without armor test. I'd like to thank Vigor partner Mad Wasted for helping with testing of the new weapon and the crossbow. Decoys have been reworked and are much more useful than before, as they are now a throwable consumable with a configurable delay. You simply need to equip the decoy and press down on the D-pad to select the delay, and then proceed to throw the decoy just like any other throwable in Vigor. Booby traps have been reworked and buffed, as it now only takes 2 traps to kill. Once you have equipped a booby trap, any lootable item, container, vehicle, furniture, or workbench will be highlighted in green. If they are empty, they will appear to be lootable once again after the trap has been placed. The UI for decoding the traps have also been tweaked, as correct inputs appear in green, while an incorrect input turns red. Personally, I would love to be able to booby trap signals, disruptor, comm stations, and death boxes in the future. One new gameplay change coming to Season 20. Opening a door will take slightly longer, as you will have to press and hold the button to open and close the door. Comm stations, signals, disruptive tower, and the airdrop will also require additional time. Unfortunately, I feel like this is a nerf that slows the pace of the game. While exploring Fjellkanten, I found a couple of new hiding nooks in the middle tunnel exits coming in Season 20. Again, this is the preview build, and this may not go live when the season starts. One more minor change that I noticed while playing on the preview build: the button to destroy an item in your inventory has changed from Y to X on the Xbox. Overall, I think the weapon overhaul is an exciting change for the game. Don't forget to post feedback on the overhaul on Vigor's various socials, or pass it along to any of the Vigor partners, including myself. Eikevjen is an awesome map with varied terrain, reimagined buildings, and a few new buildings as well. It has plenty of resources throughout the map. For example, I was able to get more than a full stack of glass at one place without having to boost the resources. The new Scoped Pistol is a viable weapon and frees up a primary weapon slot. The buffs to decoys and booby traps make them more useful and gives Outlanders new ways to be creative in the Outlands. The one thing I am disappointed with is the added delay to opening doors and interacting with signals, comm stations, and disruptive tower, as well as the airdrop. With the weapon overhaul now on console and the full release of Vigor on PC, the next big deliverable for the dev team is crossplay, which they're hoping to deliver by the end of this year. You could usually find me streaming on Twitch Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.